Hello guys, welcome to Sim UK, welcome back to the ETS2 career. I'm excited, I'm actually genuinely excited about this series. I'm enjoying it. I like the fact that I'm not taking the loan and I've got all these cool jobs I can try out right from the beginning. So what we're going to do is add that mod that I was talking about last week. Increased bloom add-on for realistic graphics mod. So these should work together. Now I'm not sure whereabouts that has to be. Does it have to be higher? The high dynamic range option in the graphics setting of the game must be activated whilst using this add-on, otherwise the add-on will not work. Okay, let's confirm that change. And I guess we load the game and then sort it. It's always bloody raining. Do we have... Well, we've got Sat-nav. That's a good start. So we can get rid of this annoyance. Do you know what? I like the mirrors on this. They're very sleek, but I can still see. At the moment, every truck I've been in, the wing mirrors block my view when I'm coming up to a turning. These look a lot sleeker, yet I can still see really well. So I'm actually leaning towards a Volvo right now. I feel a little bit like... feel a little bit like I'm sat too far back. I think that'll do it. That feels okay. Yeah. I feel like my head is where it's meant to be. Okay. I really quite like the Volvo truck, I've got to say. I'm impressed with it. So a little look outside. It's kind of unassuming, I guess. It's almost Scania-like, that front end. But as soon as I spend most of my time inside of a truck, I think that'll do us just fine, just fine. Okay, let's get this ship a-rolling. Now we're in Holland, aren't we? So we're driving on the right. Is that correct? Or are we... Where are we going? Are we going to... Yes. Couldn't remember if we're going to the UK or from the UK for a second then. It's not a good start, is it? All the little... RPM monitor is tiny. I can barely see it. I've got to say, I'm liking this Volvo. It's a very different feel. But not necessarily in a bad way. It is different. I'm not sure I've driven a Volvo before today, to be honest, in this game. See how I can see sort of round and through the mirror. Ordinarily you can't really do that. weather has not been kind to us, has it? These last couple of days. That little message that comes up needs to come up much higher up. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. Cool. Do 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 beep do beep do 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 do. Look at this awesome bridge. Oh god, panicking. Oh god! This is why you should never do an outside camera ever. Wow, that was close. Could have had our first big accident then. That was insane. I've got to say, with this graphics mod, I'm not seeing anything significantly different or better. But to be fair, the weather's been like this since I've put it on. So maybe when we get a nice dusk, because it's supposed to change all the sky boxes and they look beautiful, but we haven't really had any decent weather for that. Although, I have to say, it has to be said, is he pulling in here? I thought he might be. I have to say, and it has to be said, that you can see round the truck like a nasty little dirty patch on this mod. I suppose not many people use that camera view, but I try and use all of the camera views. Try and keep it as interesting as possible. So I do notice these things. God, that was a bit of a bump. I'm concerned about this little blue car. I think he's going to be silly in a minute. Oh look, we're back on the ring road. I know how to read this now. There's a sign, and on the top of the sign it says which ring road that bit of road leads to, but it looks like we're turning left anyway. So if you look at the top of the blue sign, it goes by so fast it's difficult to see it, to be fair. But it does say ring road, whatever. Now the sat-nav hasn't spun round, and that's a bit irritating, because now it's upside down. I think I can change that in options. North locked. Let's try that. No, that hasn't worked, has it? I have no idea which lane I'm meant to be in. That's really confusing me. Why doesn't it spin round? What the hell does flat mean? Jeepers. Does this one rotate? This one rotates, look. So why doesn't the one in the truck? So I absolutely love this truck, but if that's how the sat-nav is going to behave, this truck is no good to me whatsoever, because I hate that. Like, with a passion. And I'm so going to get lost because I can't read. As I say, in 2009 I had a car accident, hit my head quite hard, and now one of the side effects of that is that I can't calculate things when they're in reverse. So if it's upside down and I'm looking at a map, I cannot, for whatever reason, figure out the left and the right or whatever. Now, before my accident, that was never a problem, but now it's a massive problem. And it's the same when I'm reversing. If I'm looking in the mirror when I'm reversing, I have a really difficult time figuring out what the hell I'm meant to be doing or what the hell's going on. I have to do everything so slowly. It's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling when you've never had that problem before in your life. I always used to, I mean, maybe it's God's way of punishing me, but I always used to look at people who struggle with things like that and think, you know, not look down on them or anything, but just think, why can't you? Because for me it was so easy. I mean, so easy. And I couldn't understand why they couldn't figure that out. And now that's what I'm like. And I can't explain why I can't figure it out, because I know how to figure it out. I just can't do it anymore. My brain just gets confused. Whatever was connected before that made that work no longer is connected. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Other than the fact that we know that I can't use this truck if that's what the sat-nav's going to do. And I'm not sure the light bloom is any better. Ah, typical, we're going right here. And I'm starting not to like these mirrors that much. In this murky weather, it's not looking too good, is it? Which one? Which one? Which one? Oof. Wow, this is cool. It's like a racetrack. Barely see anything. Not sure if we're coming off it. It looks kind of almost looks like we are. Oh, come on car, move over. No, 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 no. This lane. Ah, blocked off anyway. You see, I said before about how the Sat-nav should show you the roads that you can't go down to help differentiate between which road you're on and which road you're not. Because if you see that little grey road on the inside of that corner, that's what I thought this road was, and therefore I felt like I needed to be in the other one. I'm going to start trying out some GPS mods. I think that's the next thing I need to figure out. And I definitely need to find out whether all trucks have their GPS like this or whether it's just some trucks. Because if I buy a truck and it's got a GPS in like this, I'm going to have a horrible time for ages. What was that? It's quite a bit harder driving in the wet, isn't it? Not just in this game, but in real life. You've got the poor visibility, you've got the longer braking distances, you've got the spray, you've got the rain on the windscreen that distorts the stuff you're looking at, makes looking at signs more difficult. Personally though, I have to say that the sound of rain hitting the windscreen, and especially the top of the truck, is incredibly relaxing for me, even if there's thunder and lightning behind it. It takes me back to a holiday I had when I was a little kid. Must have been about 5 or 6, I guess, and went to the Lake District, and it just rained and it rained and it rained. Except for one day. I remember distinctly one day it didn't rain and we had to go for this walk. I had to. It wasn't an option. Come on, fella. Calais has been discovered. Oh, curbed it slightly. Coming over. Coming over, I said. Jeepers creepers, dude. I can't hear the engine in this truck particularly well, I must say. So we're in this lovely position where we're going south and the GPS hasn't turned round, which makes me just feel completely confused. Do you understand what I was saying earlier about not understanding why people couldn't do it? Without sounding big-headed or bullshit or anything like that, I just found it so easy that I couldn't understand what it was that was so difficult for people, and I was trying to understand, but I couldn't figure it out. And now, obviously, I can. Not that they all had head injuries or anything, but, you know, it's weird. It's just something isn't there anymore. And that's the reason. The explanation is not a good one. It's for somebody who wants to know why something is the way it is, it's a horrible answer. Because it really isn't an answer at all. It's like one of those answers that your mum used to give you as a kid. Why can't I have an extra chocolate biscuit? Because I said so. But why? Because I said so. That doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't do that to my kids. If I say, for example, you can't have an extra chocolate biscuit, and they say, why? I'll say, because chocolate biscuits are very high in calories and fat and all sorts of nastiness, and you know, you don't want to eat too many of them, or you can't eat too many of them because it will make you unfit and unhealthy, and you'll have a big belly like Daddy's got. That seems to do the job. They certainly prefer that to because I said so. Oh, actually now, look how vibrant this looks. Wow, now I can see the graphics mod in action. This is quite impressive. Are we coming off here? I think we're coming off here. Wow, now I can see. Look in the rear view mirror. Look how beautiful and blue that is. Wow, now I get it. We're about to cross state line. Oh, now I get it. This is quite nice actually. Look at that. Let's try and get a bit of a cinematic going off here. Doesn't look so good that way. But over there, it looks wonderful. Yeah, it's really vibrant. All the colours really pop. It's nice. Okay, so in bad weather, it doesn't look fantastic, but in nice weather, it looks absolutely stunning. Is this where we're going? Oh, it's going to be a bit tight, isn't it? I need a gap in the trucks. Oh, this is the port. Come on, fella. Ah, you're a douche. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks very much. And you hit me. Did you just... You hit me? You flipping... Can you believe that guy? Good Lord! Getting in there's not easy, is it? Goodness me. Where am I going? This one? Oh wow. Where do I go? I'm assuming I can't go down the right. It must be down the left. Where's the dude then? Where do I go? I just drive onto the train. I'm nervous. I've not done this before. No, that's not the way, is it? I don't know where I need to go. Oh, there. Alright, I got it. Calais to Folkestone, yes please. Would you believe it? Stopped raining. Exit to the right. That's pretty splendid over there, isn't it? Oh, look, a train. That's pretty smart. I didn't realise how close I was to that. Right, 3 highs, we need to go up a gear here. Is that train gone? Must remember I'm in the UK now. Kent. Sunny Kent. .40 mph limit here, we're doing 60. Or is that kilometres per hour? Yeah, that's 40 kilometres now, so I don't know, what, 60? No idea. Ought to be in this lane anyway. Where is everybody? It's like a deserted island. Oh cool, there's the train. That is pretty cool. Only just changed lane in time there. Concentrate. Yeah, this really does look like an old A road from the UK. Very accurate indeed. Only a 12 speed, okay. So it looks like the traffic is back. That's good. But yeah, I can really see the difference that graphics mod does introduce. Shame that train isn't still there. That would be pretty amazing. Worried about that little yellow thing. Right, which lane do we need here? Chelmsford and Sevenoaks. Q's likely. Nice. This is all ProMods stuff, isn't it? It must be. Combination of ProMods and the realistic graphics mod. Very nice. It's feeling really vibrant, really authentic. I mean, it's bordering on overdoing it a tad, but I think we're okay. I don't think we're going to lose this lane, that's cool. Take a break. I wonder how tired we are. I'll only look at my tablet when we're not when we are stationary, rather. Are we actually heading north right now? I thought we were going west. I hate it when a corner sneaks up on me when I'm outside of the cab. It does make me jump. Right, now what are you telling me there? You want me to get into this lane? West, yeah, that's where we're heading, the west. See, told you. So why is my sat-nav now, if we're heading west and my sat-nav is now currently pointing upwards, then why doesn't it do that when we're on the continent? Think, don't drink and drive. Smoke and fly is the jokey alternative. Really got to remember to get into that top gear. The engine in this is so quiet. Basingstoke, Reading. Where are we heading? I think we're staying on here. Yep. It's going to be a long drive. But this looks absolutely fantastic, I've got to say. That was as long as I dared let that camera roll. I could see myself hitting a wall or something. Watch your speed. Not really a problem for us. I guess we're coming off at the next junction. Feels like we should be, heading towards the west and all that. No retarders. It's amazing how many trucks don't have them. Is our truck limited to 16 miles per hour? So I don't think I can push it past 90. 56 miles per hour. Yeah, our truck's limited. Oh, that's weird. Is that a setting in settings? Is that a setting in the options that I've accidentally put on? I've just put cruise control on for the first time since I started my career. Feels a bit weird. And obviously it's a bit of a problem when people brake like that. Beautiful scenery, look at this. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I'd love to have a little boat out there. Sorry, I'll try and stay in my lane. Sailing boat. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the drive. About time to get back in the truck, I think. Starting to get a little bit wayward there. I can see the traffic is closing up on us as well. Closing up in front of us, I should say. Look at these beautiful sunflowers. think we can get past these guys. There's a name for people like you. Begins with bloody. Ends with idiots. I wonder if anyone's going to mod an autonomous truck into the game. That would be really interesting, because basically all you'd have to do is have the ability to switch between AI control and you control, because the AI drives relatively well, I think. Maybe you'd need to smooth out their cornering a little bit more. You also idiots. Where are we heading? Bournemouth and Southampton. I know where we are now. I recognise this stretch. Very nice. Go on, girl. Oh man, am I getting tired? How much further have we got to go? Chuffing miles! So we're basically just staying on this motorway forever. We're never getting off it. Look at those God rays, they're a beauty. Oh yeah, look at this. That was quite tricky. I'm getting better at it. No, GPS, there we go. What does this say? Welcome to Wales, Cymru. Cymru. Right, one of us is going to have to give in, mate. It's going to have to be you, because I'm coming across. Right, it was me. Cruise control is on. We're almost autonomous. I am getting tired. I've to find a place to rest. Looks like we've got a place to rest coming up in 1 mile. So, okay, we'll have a rest. This is obviously a very, very long route. Here we go. Rest stop coming up. What we'll do is we'll pull in, we'll have a look at the map. Okay, that came up on me a little bit quicker than I was expecting. Is there anywhere to sleep? Can I sleep here? Yes. Handbrake on. Let's have a look. We're nearly there though. Oh no, we're not. We're there. I thought we were here for some reason. Is that too far? Let's have a look at the sat-nav. Yeah, we're knackered, aren't we? Alright, let's have a little kip and then we'll come back. Raining again. Typical. Right, when has this job got to be in? 18 hours left. We're definitely going to be there on time. Don't have to be there till 11 o'clock at night. It's like 5:15 in the morning. Okay. Oh, let's have a drink. Much better. Whew, okay. Get the heaters on. It's flipping freezing in here. Doesn't look like anybody joined us in the night, which is good. Should we get some headlights on? Oh, they're already on. I didn't turn them off. That was naughty. I should have a flat battery, really, shouldn't I? I cannot see a bloody thing. Oh, saw that. Come on, old girl. Why have you got no headlights on? There was a mod I saw that boosted vehicle headlights, but it didn't work. When I put it into the game, it crashed everything, which is a real shame. But yeah, it's really difficult to see vehicles in your rearview mirror, or in your wing mirrors, I should say. Oh, haven't woken up yet. Get some wake up juice. better. Nothing quite like ice cold rain on the back of your neck to wake you up. Hot air balloon in this weather. I bet they're regretting that. Do you think that's why hot air balloon baskets are made out of wicker, so if it does rain, it doesn't fill up? There's a question for you. Let me know in the comments below. Why do hot air balloons have wicker baskets and not something a bit more... whatever? Yeah, that doesn't look good in this graphics mod, I have to say. But it's only that camera view. I should have checked that camera view when the weather was nice and see if it's the same. It may just affect things when it's miserable like this. We're coming up for an hour, guys. When it hits an hour, there'll be a stutter in the video. I think I should probably turn that off. It's not benefiting me, especially now we're doing an ETS and a Bus Sim 18 series. I mean, most of the videos for those are going to be about at least an hour long. Maybe a couple of half an hour shorty ones, but on the most part you're looking at an hour, I'd have thought. We're struggling. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Wow, I did not see that coming up. And my wheel twisted and everything. That was pretty frightening. How do I know if the lights go green? There we go. That was pretty scary stuff. That's why, incidentally, that is why... What's going on here? I think they got stuck. That is why, incidentally, I like to have my brakes on minimum, so that you don't have a panicky oh my god situation like that and just slam your brakes on like so many other YouTubers do. Come on, find a gear for God's sake. I've just come across Clumsy, actually. Clumsy Geek, I think he's called. And he's really good. Literally, last week when I was playing Bus Sim 18, I saw his name pop up on the Discord, and someone was like, "Ooh, Clumsy, I'm a big fan," and I was like, "Oh, I wonder who that is." So I went and checked out his channel, and it turns out he does a lot of ETS stuff. And this was at a point when I was just starting to put ProMods on my PC and figure out which mods I wanted to put on and which mods were essential. And yeah, he's a really, really good YouTuber, by the way. If you haven't seen his channel, definitely go check him out. I think in 1 minute from now there's going to be a stutter, so I apologise if it's mid-sentence, which it probably will be. But anyway, yeah, I wonder if the likes of Mr. Clumsy use minimum stability and minimum brake effectiveness. I'm pretty sure Squirrel doesn't. because I've seen him braking rather sharply quite often, but I don't know for sure. I haven't watched any of his recent stuff, to be honest, but I used to watch his stuff all the time. There you go, see? That's how the gears are supposed to be used. I'm not in gear, am I? Oh, I am. I am in gear, it's just very low. Crash vehicle offence? Who? Who did I crash vehicles with? Damn it. Right, let's get down. That was a very, very tight roundabout. I didn't take that particularly well. Too busy yapping about how awesome I am in comparison to the rest of the world. Oh, for God's sakes. Which, incidentally, I do not believe or suggest in any way, shape or form. I just like ultimate realism. I think if you're going to play a simulator, it ought to be as real as you can get it. Which is why I'd love to see the economy side of this and the career side of this, the business side of this, get a complete facelift. That would be wonderful. They've done it with the roads, they've done it with the AI, they've done it with the map, they've done it with the intersections. If they could do it with the business, that would be absolutely brilliant for me. These roundabouts are so tight, look, all the AI are getting stuck on it. Not entirely sure where that truck's going. But he's having a hard time getting there, look at that. Look at the cows in that thing. Now, not being funny, when a big truck is going round a roundabout and it's tight, and it's got two lanes, you'd be a fool not to give it space, wouldn't you? Because as much as the driver is probably doing his absolute utmost to ensure he isn't squashing you into a little bit of into a puddle, there's always that chance. What's this guy doing? What are you doing, you crazy fool? What's all going on? Oh, there's going to be a big collision. Oh, we're not going to see it. Why was he parked there? That was so odd. I'm assuming that's something to do with the AI realism mod that I've got installed. But that was strange. That was definitely strange. Oh, another one of these lovely roundabouts, and we're going right this time. Watch out for the trees, watch out for the very tight signs. My God, this is tight. And we stalled it. That's not embarrassing at all. Come on, get into gear for God's sakes. Alright, okay. Oh, this is nice and tight, this is. This is a lovely bit of road. technical, slightly complicated, full of idiots. Gee whiz, dude. What the hell? I thought he had sticky tape around his windscreen. Okay. Flying now. We're nearly there. That's it. That's the turn. Turn is coming up. It's been a long haul. We're nearly finished. Turn it left. Remember, I'm still pretty new to this, so I know I'll keep making a few mistakes, coming into corners too quickly, not watching my my mirrors well enough, squashing that car. Fishguard Aguaguian Abaguan. Wow, this is tight. Get it on nice and close. For some reason I just put my high beam on, didn't mean to do that. Wedig Gudik. Look at the lovely Welsh mountains we've got here. This is fantastic. Absolutely loving this. This game hasn't made me this happy for years. And I don't know what's different about today, but it is most definitely different. So we can't go down there anymore. So we are effectively going in here, which means I need a bit of a swing in, because that's tight. This is when you want to be able to get out the truck, isn't it? Look at this. How bloody awesome. Where do they want it? Round to the left, okay. That was excellent. I really enjoyed that. What? Which way round to the left? Please be front end in. You son of a gun. That's a tricky one. That's where we're going, boys and girls, in that little gap there. I don't think I gave myself enough swing round there now. I was trying to do it in the external camera. Let's do it properly. Oh, bit too heavy on the accelerator there. I cannot see a bloody thing. Oh, hang on. That helps. Try and keep us straight. It's going to have to be a guess as to when I turn. I think I got it slightly wrong. Oh no, we're okay. See, this is where I'd be getting out the truck, just to line it up properly. That's not right. I turned in too much there. Effectively, that camera angle there that I don't want to have to use is me getting out the truck. That's kind of how I feel about that. I'm not even on it, am I? I'm close. No cigar. Alright. Let's line it up. Oh, it would have accepted it there. Ah, balls. Let's try and get it right in there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, a bit of that. Lovely bit of lightning. Oh, I just rolled too far. There we go. Handbrake on. A couple. Excellent. Oh, long distance delivery bonus, skill rank 2. Cool, so we do get the bonus. When we for some reason I didn't think we got the bonus because we weren't didn't own our own truck. So that's weird. I'm sure our second run should have got. I'll have to look at the video and see if we did get a bonus or not. Anyway, that was a good run, wasn't it? We've leveled up. We're level 4 now. Still a newbie. 13,868 in the bank. That's good. That was a really long run. 24 hours, 56 minutes, and 603 miles. I enjoyed that. I hope you did too, especially that last bit. That was wonderful. Beautiful Welsh mountains. That's what I should call this one. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for high value cargo. Start expanding on what we can use. 33,000 in the bank. We're about a third of the way towards getting our first truck. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it hugely, as you know. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.